Hello, my name is Julie. You are watching Treasures Made from Yarn. This is my weekly work in progress video, starting out in my bedroom because I want to give you an overall view of how my temperature blanket is shaping up now that we're practically halfway through the year. Alright, well here we are on the bed. So I don't know if you can get it all, but right over here on the far left, that is, I got January, February, and March attached together, and that's like taking up the length of our bed. And then over here I have April's, and there is May's, which is actually my newest finished object. I have, this is May's temperature blanket, and here I'm starting off June's temperature blanket. So the plan right now is I eventually will attach April and May, and then when June's is done I'll attach June, obviously, and then those three panels, once they're joined, will join in with this one. And then so far I will have July, August, September, and October, November, December. So yeah, this is going to be a very huge blanket. Okay, now I'm back in my studio area and out of the bedroom. So as I just showed you, my May temperature blanket is done. All I gotta do left is finish off the ends and then eventually attach it to April's blanket. Alright, my other work finished projects, this is another pooling bag. This was pretty much, I used up what was left of the mistletoe in the second skein I had started. Plus I threw in some extra pink in there. And I had pink in that on the base. So one of the things I learned about this pooling for the mistletoe is that I use 68 stitches around, including the single crochet and chain one spaces. That we figured out that works out pretty well. So my base, I don't know if I used exactly 68 stitches. I may have used 60 and then increase up to 68. This was just an impromptu bag. And I think I just might use it to store stuff in. So another project I had finished was this cute little purse. Again, I had bought them, do I have, oh here it is. It's this Craft Smart multi, and I think I've tried to do some math to try to get it to pull. And it didn't pull like I wanted to, but it did a little bit. It just didn't do that diamond shape that we did, but it looks neat. I wasn't sure if I was going to make a top for that, but there's no pattern for this, so I just winged it. So I did it around and then I just added a flap. And for my lining, and not probably the best, but I brought home some of this pink foam from work. And I got that in there as a liner. I'm not sure if that's the best idea because I think it's taking up some real estate that could be used for other things, but it makes it nice and sturdy. Added a button, which I sewed through the back of the pink, I don't know if you can see that. Back of the pink foam. It can ideally hold my phone, but I don't know if it can hold other stuff. So maybe this is a good purse to use if I just need to carry my phone. The button is, I think because it's sitting back in with the foam, I have a hard time putting that back on, but hey, it's cute. It can almost, I don't know if it could be, I don't know if I just use it strictly for decor, but it's a cute little bag. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed that it didn't pull into the diamond shape that I was hoping. It's kind of there, a little bit. I got another multicolor. We'll see how that one does. I'm not sure when I'll get to that. finished. That is all my finished objects for this week. This one's almost done. I am working on a tutorial on how to make this bag. So yeah, another pulling gift bag. So I'm almost done recording it. All I gotta do is show how to attach the ties to it. Now you could use this when this video does come out. You could just use it, just how to make the bag. You don't have to use pulling yarn if you don't have to, but I show how to make this bag using the mistletoe. How to make it work with the mistletoe yarn. And so far I found that this is a very forgiving yarn for pulling. Still have to work at a little bit to get it to make sure they line up, but so make sure you keep an eye out for that tutorial. I'm hoping to have that out soon, at least by the end of the week, hopefully. Alright, I'm not sure what prompted me to start this next project. I guess I was trying to rearrange my stuff and I saw the, this is the cinnamon swirl cakes, and just started a shawl kerchief type pattern. Now this is one of my favorite patterns because I'm not too much into wearing a shawl, but this could pass as a scarf, and it's really easy to do. You just start at one end as a double crochet and you just keep decreasing at one end until you get to be about 30 inches, which is, I'm almost there with this. And then you just start decreasing at the other end until it looks like that. Easy peasy. And let's see, do I have the label? It was on the label. If I can find, I'm sure there's a pattern online for this, because I think it also, the pattern online, it puts tassels on the end, and I'm not into tassels, so if I find that pattern link, I will leave that in the description. But yeah, really easy. I already have multiple, I think they call it a kerchief type scarf. I don't know what it's called, but it's one of my favorites. I have several already. And this is also the first time I'm using the cinnamon swirl cakes. And it's acrylic yarn. It's not bad. I love these colors. I don't know. It says beachy vibes, but I suppose you would wear this. You could wear this if you're actually at the beach and it's kind of cold. Then you could probably wrap up in this. But some are beachy vibes, but you usually won't wear this in the summer. Oh well, but like, okay, I digress. It is a favorite pattern of mine. So that's that. Alright. Not much started on this one. It's just a little circle on the bottom. Coming up, July is just around the corner, and I was planning to do Christmas in July. Just like K&K Crochet, they got this big Christmas extravaganza coming up. And right now, I was going to try to do a bunch of videos in July, and I feel very ill prepared. I think June will be over before you know it, and I would probably have nothing planned. But one of my plans is to make, this is going to be a snowman. I have a pattern for the snowman. The last couple years as a tradition that I've been making snowman for my brother and sister and my aunt and my mom. So for every Christmas for the last couple of years I've been making snowman. So I'll get a head start for this Christmas and probably start getting a couple snowmen made for my Christmas in July program. I would like to get a video out every day in July, but realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm way too busy at work. I'm working overtime, and I just don't know if I'm going to have the time to record that many videos. But I'll at least try to get a few in July made up for that. Okay, I digress. Let's see, I got a few more projects, and this, I took a turn. This was that peach basket I started. And I started to incorporate I had some pom-pom yarn left over from the pom-pom scarf tutorial, and I think it's gonna look cool. I don't know how much more tall I'm gonna get with the pom-pom, but I think it looks kind of cool. So that is that. It's gonna be. Looks like it's gonna be a huge basket too. Speaking of baskets, I got the other basket, which I'm using to make grocery bags with. Oh, sorry for the noise from the plastic bag, but I haven't got much on that because I feel like I'm doing too many things. I've started too many projects. But yeah, this is going to be huge too. I don't think I got much done from last week. But I got a little bit done on that. Just a little bit. Okay, this other project last week I started on a whim because I saw this pixie hat and I'm going, oh my god, I had to make it. Ah! So there, that is this. I tried to get a few rows in. I'm into the blue now. I think it'll be cute. I'm hoping to, it's not, maybe not quite a pixie hat, but maybe a stocking hat. Probably look, I don't know, there's no pattern, but I got one in mind. Actually I do have, there's no really pattern for this, but there kind of is. I saw it on Pinterest, but it's kind of like for like a child size, and I think they only use something like 48 stitches, and this is 72 stitches, and I'm pretty sure these are like size 10 needles. But yeah, so far 72 stitches, just going in around in the knit stitch, kind of like the little curve. You know, this is what usually happens when you do the stocking knit. It curls. That's how it naturally is. I kind of like that, so I'm going to brace that. I think once I get this 6 inches, I'll start decreasing at each end, and then maybe do like 5 stitches, and then do one more decrease on each end, maybe do like 5 more stitches, then another decrease, do 5 more stitches until I run out of stitches, and we will see how that turns out. Again, totally winging this pattern, winging this hat. And we'll see how much yarn I go through, or I'll have left. Alright, let's see, what else do I got? Oh, so I don't know if I did a post earlier today. My husband had his second knee surgery today, or the day I'm recording this. So while I was waiting at the hospital, I was working on my t-shirt, which I'm hoping to have done at the end of the month for hashtag Tanks and Tees 2023. That was started or hosted by Nina's Knots Crochet and Crow80 HD. So I'll show you how much I got done on that. So not as far as I would like to see, but I am not halfway through. I was kind of hoping to at least have been halfway through and maybe on this, and maybe started the neck opening, but that is not the case. And I'm beginning to feel like I'm not sure if I'll get this done by the end of June. But, and I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. I don't like this yarn. This yarn, I don't know if you can see, it has multiple, and I'm probably using, let's try a different color. Try a different color. Okay. You can probably see this one better. Yeah, it's got like 3 or 4 strands, and I always seem, I don't know if you can see if I can find an example on here. Like one strand seems to get loose on that. So probably throughout this project we're gonna see like loose little strands that got loose and strayed, and I've decided to embrace it. Makes it unique. So that's the progress on that. I kind of winged how long it was going to be. I think I'll start the neck opening. I think I took my widest measurement on me, which was my bust. So when I get about halfway of that measurement, then I will put in a neck opening. Maybe about 4 inches. Maybe. I don't know. I hope it turns out. There's no pattern. I'm just winging this. I contemplated making like 2 halves and then joining them together in the center to make the neck opening. I don't think I'm going to do that. But yeah, hopefully I'll get that done. So yeah, I know. I think I make it. Yeah, I'm like working like I said, I'm working from one side sleeve, and now we're working this way. So we got the back. We're working on the back and front simultaneously on this, and I'm kind of hoping soon that I would hit the neck opening. And you know, this is a size 2 weight yarn, so it's not working up as fast. It's not working up as fast, and yeah, this is taking me a little longer to work on this. Plus I get distracted by starting new projects and not working on my t-shirt, which I should be doing. Finally, I have my temperature projects. You've already seen June's. I had June's early in the video. So yeah, I think I'm only, I got June 1st to the 4th done. So if you split it in half, I got like I did like the first and this on one half and the second on the other half, and then I did the third on one half and the fourth on the other. So I'm like been working on 2 days at once, so I might, when I work on the next, and yeah, the temperature, this color, it has not changed in like a couple weeks now. I'm on my second scheme for the 80s, and I'm beginning to think I might need a third if my temperatures don't start doing some changing. I think there's some 90s coming up in the future, and some lows of 70s coming up. But yeah, we're in the 80s zone, so it's starting to show. You probably have seen that already in May's blanket. And now we're definitely seeing it in June's. And last, I have the crocheted scarf. And like I said, the 80s have been going on for a while. Matter of fact, you can probably, I don't know if it's starting to have the pulling effect on that one, because I have been for weeks in the 80s color. So I got that, and then yeah, I haven't been tucking. I need to start tucking these other ends in, which I haven't done yet. But this is pretty much up to date. I just got to put in today's yet, which is the high is the 80s again. So yeah, we're about halfway. We're halfway through this, and I think when it's all said and done, I think it'll be about the standard size of a scarf, about maybe 60 inches. So it's starting. This will be a cool looking scarf when it's done. That is all my projects, and I have a mess to clean up. You can't see that, but I got stuff everywhere. So that is all I have for this video. If you did like this video, please give it a like. I want to see more content like this, especially with the Christmas in July coming up pretty soon, and new tutorials coming out pretty soon. Please subscribe to my channel, and I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.